Hi everybody, my name is Luciano Masseti and I work at the Institute of Bioeconomy of the National Research Council in Florence. Unfortunately, I can't be with you today, and I'm going to present an activity that regards the Teaching Green project funded under the Erasmus Plus program. The project was developed by six organizations from four countries, Italy, Spain, Slovakia, and Cyprus, and aimed to provide teaching material for teachers at school about climate change and in its impacts. For the reason, we selected 9 indicators of climate change that are indicated on the right side of the slide, and we designed 9 activities for monitoring these indicators with practical activity outdoor, like implementing citizen science or research, using, if possible, the ICT for the activity. And the activity are also aimed to not only to make students aware of their impact, but also to change their mood. And therefore, the project provide materials regarding how to implement the indicators, how to evaluate the result of the indicator of the attitude of the students, and an online training course and the best practices of teachers that apply the indicators during the project. I also want to mention that the results of the project will be presented the 26th of October here in Livorno in a national conference. In this presentation, I will focus on one specific activity that regards data collection. That is an important task in every citizen science project or research activity. In fact, when we observe a phenomenon, we have to describe it and take data that regarding it that can be of the very different types according to the phenomenon. So, for example, air quality and temperature in the city of flowering trees. And particularly, we need to map this phenomenon in space and time. Before the smartphones, we can do this by paper and pen, by writing on a paper and then reporting the data in the office on the computer. But now with the smartphone, we have several apps that is this task. So we can do data collection on the field with our smartphone, collect a complete set of data and transfer directly to our computer using Wi-Fi. And for this course, there are several apps that are free, more or less have the same structure. First of all, we need to design which kind of phenomenon we want to observe, which data we want to collect for each of it. And then we can use one of these apps that allows us to create a project where we define our form for collecting data that can be collected even offline, then transfer to a server when the internet connection is available, and then we can look at the data, view the data in our computer, and download it and analyze it. I would like to show an app of Epicollect 5 to create a project for data collection. Here you can see several options. I just, to create a new project, click on create a project. Then I give a name to the project. Let's say bench 2. A description. And a form name, and finally, if it's private or public, I could set to public so anyone can participate. I click on create, and now opening form builder, I can create the information, insert the information that I want to the people indicate for each bench. So here I have several type of fields. I just show 3 of them how to see how you can define them. So I put a date, for example,
that is the date where you made the collection, and I can check if it's required or not. This is mandatory. And in advanced setting, I can set, for example, the initial value to the current date. That is the date where I do in the monitoring. Then I can add a location information that is provided automatically by the smartphone. And so you have the exact point where the bench is located, and then, for example, a list of values that describe the benches. So, for example, uh, the material is made of. So I can put here the options, for example, wood. I can add another option, iron, and then, for example, a general option. If none of this material is made of, I can put the other option. Then I can insert as a photo, so I can include a field and information where you made a photo of the benches. Finally, when I conclude with the list of the information that I want the users provide, I save the project. After I save the project, I can go in the exit, leave, and then I find my project in the list of my project, bench 2. I can see the data that I collected for this project here, going down and make place on view data, and you can see the data on map format, table format, or download them. Of course, there are no data here. So any people that use the app can provide you information about the benches in his area.
Now let's see how it works in practice. Here is a bench, and now I want to map it using my app. Now you can see the desktop of my phone, and I can go through the Epicollect map that I have downloaded, and I open it, and now I can search for the project Bench 2 that is not in my phone. I can write part of the name and the app will find it. And then after I downloaded it, I open it, and I can add an item. The interface is in Italian, but of course it could be in English. For example, here I can, after the date, I can set the location, and there is like accuratezza, that is means precision. When I found the right precision under a certain value of meters, I can go to the next information. Now I select the type of material that I have defined, in this case wood, and then I can take a picture with my camera of the bench and save it in my phone, and then go to the next step to save the item. Now my item is saved. There is a cloud that is white, but I can transfer the data to web server and now the data have been sent, and you can see, and I can close the project. Any data that has been inserted in my project can be viewed in the website. So I go in my project, I select view, I scroll down, I see that there was a one entry, the 10th of October, and then I can view the data. This is the record with the pictures and all the data, the location, the date, and I can see also in the map where it is located, the center, Arezzo. And of course, you can download the data and analyze it. And that's all. I hope that this presentation has been useful for you and inspire you in your activities. And thank you for your attention. See you in Livorno if you can, the 26th of October.